What is popping, everybody? My name is Eden, and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. Today's reading will be on Gemini, whose Greek mythology roughly equates to Hephaestus, god of forges, fires, blacksmithing, essentially the celestial toy maker. Hmm. A bit of a gruff god, Hephaestus, but if you catch him on the right day, you may just find him amicable to making you something quite special. You do him a favor. Well, that is when Hephaestus really shows just what he can do. He's quite genius, really. He was the father of Daedalus, probably several other inventors as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Albert Einstein was the brainchild of Athena and Hephaestus. All right. On that cheerful note, let's begin. Starting off, we have Aegis's Wait. Okay. So you're waiting for something here. Gemini, you're waiting for something to happen, and it feels like it's never going to because you waited for quite a while for this thing to happen. I'm not sure what it is yet. I'm not sure if it will happen, but we'll see here. We will see what it is. Your closest acquaintance? Artemis's moon. Okay. So maybe you're waiting for this person to come to you. Maybe they've been out for a while. Maybe they've been, doing their own thing, exploring the world, doing their own job, stuff like that. And maybe you're just waiting for them to say, hey, I'm coming home now. It's time for us to settle down a little bit. Very well could be that. Could be something else. We'll see what happens here. Where's your head at? The Lotus Eaters. Hmm. So let me show this card off here real quick, because I don't really get this too often. Come on, camera. Focus in. Focus. There you go. Lotus Eaters. This is a card of temptation, forgetfulness, and contentment. You want to forget about your troubles. Because you feel like this person might never come back. They've been away for so long. They've been out of your, general vicinity for some time now, and you feel like it's never going to happen. You want to forget about all your troubles here. The problem is your mind wanders to them. Your mind cannot stay off of them for very long. All right, let's see where this goes. What's around you? The Oracle's Chalice. Okay. So you might be finding something out about them, or maybe they might, be telling you something about themselves. I'm not exactly sure, but this is a card of sacrifice, insight, and revelation. So maybe it's not a good thing, maybe it is a good thing. Oh, we'll see. What do you want? Penelope's faith. The exact antithesis of Aegis's weight. You want to hope so badly that this person's coming back to you. You want to be patient. You want to stay loyal to them. You want to have hope for them. But in that same thread of thinking, you're also wondering to yourself, what if they don't come back? What if I'm wasting my life and wasting my time waiting for a hopeless cause? This is a tough one for you here, Gemini. This is a tough one indeed. I don't think this is one you can take your hammer to and hammer away at. Let's see where this goes. Who's advising you? Pegasus' Ascent. So you got a friend of yours here, probably someone somewhat close to you, telling you, hey, dude, you gotta start moving on with your life. You gotta start letting go a little bit here. They're telling you this is not happening. They're not coming back. You gotta move on. That's what they're telling you right now. And whether or not you listen to them or whether or not they're right, well, that's to be determined. These things through cards. What's your dilemma? The Whispers of Hypnos. There you go. You dream of this person. You want them back in your life. You would do anything to have them back. The problem is, the reality of the situation is that they aren't there. And the chances are they may not be coming back. They may not be coming back for quite some time, or maybe ever. So, best advice I can give here, Gemini, is move on. Because from the looks of things, they aren't coming back. They've moved on from you. They've gone and done their own thing. You're not their priority right now, as far as I can see. They're not coming back. We'll see what happens, though. Who has the power? The Labyrinth of Minos. Show this off since there's a blinding light here. Sorry about the lighting. Focus. Focus. There you go. Labyrinth of Minos. So, this is a card of challenge, journey, and mystery. You are, in order to move on here, going to have to set off into the unknown. And what that really essentially means is that you're going to have to do new stuff. So you're going to have to take a new approach to life that you didn't consider before, but now you're forced to consider because of this loss, this abandonment that you now face. This is tough for you, Gemini. This is very, very much so tough. What's holding you back? Atlas's burden. And there you go. Atlas's burden. Let me show this card off again because lighting. Focus camera. Focus. There you go. Atlas's burden. You have a weight of the world on your shoulders because of this abandonment, Gemini. You're struggling under the weight of it. You didn't want to have to face reality, but now you're having to face it that they dumped you. And now you have to face the consequences of that. And I think you absolutely can do it. You can hold up these burdens. It's just growing pains. That's the best way I can put this is growing pains. Whew, what's being hidden? Theseus's triumph. So, deep down, you feel like, despite the fact they've left, you gained something from this. You gained perhaps a new sense of freedom, perhaps a new sense of, yourself, perhaps something along those lines. But whatever the case may be, you've gained a new sense of self. And that's good. But at the same time, you're not sure if you're ready to go out there and do it again yet. And that's completely okay. I mean, Gemini, another bit of advice I can give you here, you don't have to take this, but take your time. There is no rush to, dive headlong back into whatever this relationship was with someone else. Can you succeed? Orpheus's melody. It's going to be a long journey. You're feeling the loss. You're feeling the pain. You're feeling, a little lost along the way. But, you can do this. You absolutely can, you can do this, Gemini. That's really all I can say about it. What happens in the end? Han Symphony. Good. Good, good, good. You're finding your own way, Gemini. You're taking charge of your life, taking a hold of your own destiny. And that's good. That is so good, Gemini. But just remember, just because you got a hold of your own destiny does not mean you've got a hold of the destiny of others. And who knows who may walk into your life. When is this all happening? Hermes' message. So this is all happening right now. And I get the sense that this has been happening for a short time already. I'd say the rest of this process is going to take place over the next 2 weeks. And you'll come out a better person for it. It's just going to be painful. Again, growing pains, Gemini. Growing pains. Nothing you can do about that. Everybody has to go through growing pains in their life. If you think it stops when you become an adult, nope. No, sir. It does not stop when you become an adult. Even adults have to grow sometimes. Now, I'm curious. Who were they? Artemis's moon. Here you go. Let me show this off here. Who were they? Who were they to you? And why were they so unbelievably important? Is this a family member? Was this a lover? Was this a worker? Was this a boss? Who are they? Let's find out. Who are they? The Sibyl's prophecy? Okay, so they were a wise person. They were a strong-willed person. Okay. And wow. Okay. So let me show these off here. So first off, let's start with this. Heracles' labors. This is Hercules' Greek form. This is his original name, his original form. They're basically the same person, just, different names. And the fact that you managed to get Hercules' might and Heracles' labors, his Greek and Roman forms, in the same clarification says to me that this person had their stuff together. They had their stuff together like sticky glue. Sticky glue. They were wise, they were strong, they were heroic, and they were kind to you. You loved them, you needed them in your life, and I think this was a lover. I think this was a former lover now of yours that, stepped out of your life and you hoped they would come back. You might still be friends, you might still, you know, have a connection with them, but right now that relationship is gone, Gemini. There's no escaping that fate. The fact of the matter is the relationship is over, Gemini. But that does not mean that you should sulk around and, mope around. You can do stuff to help yourself get over this. You can find new relationships, new hope in your life. It's not all over, Gemini. All hope is not lost. So let me take you through the story once more. There was a sad breakup recently for you. That's what this is. This was a sad breakup. And you're like, okay, well, it sucks, but if you want to come back, I'm always going to be here. And you're waiting for yourself to get over it. They, on the other hand, they're happy as could be. They're going out, they're doing stuff. They're a free spirit. They're gone. They're gone, and I don't think they're coming back, at least not for a long time, Gemini. Follow the advice of your own head here. Forget about it. Forget about it, forget about it, forget about it. Leave it be. You finally realize that you should leave it be, and more than anything, you want to dedicate yourself to someone new. You want to have the patience, the loyalty, and the hope in your heart to be able to dedicate yourself to someone new. And your friend's telling you, go for it. Dude, go for it, go for it, go for it. But what you're lacking right now is that peace of mind. You haven't gotten over it yet, Gemini. And I know that sucks to hear, but you're not over it yet. You're still grieving a little bit, and you might get one or two more dang good cries out of this before you finally get over it. But you can do it. This is just part of the grieving process. Try to let it happen naturally. I know it seems challenging, trust me, the Labyrinth of Minos, again, showing this off. I know it seems challenging, but you can do it. Okay? You can do it. You feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, but at the same time, you feel like you can now start again with something new. And it's going to be a journey. Believe me, this is going to take a while. This is going to be a journey for you, but you can do it. This is not rocket science here, Gemini. This is just let the process happen, let it happen naturally, and when you come out of it, you'll come out of it a much better person. So, Good, Gemini. Just let it all happen. Let it all out. Okay? Good. And on that cheerful note, thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, people. The big old 4 digits. 4-digit subscriber numbers. That is wild to me. Thank you all so much for the love and support, and have a good one. Peace.